welcome to What Remains of Edith Finch. Now, I've been wanting to play this game for a while. I saw a few other YouTubers play it, but yeah. So it's one of the May PS Plus free games on PlayStation. So yeah, I just installed it. It's a pretty small game, but we'll just get right into it. So, oh, it's R1. That's a little weird.
This isn't going to make sense to you.
All right.
And I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning with the house.
Okay. Slow beginnings, coming through a fence apparently.
I lived here until I was 11.
It's a very slow game, just so as you guys know. It's not going to be fast-paced or anything. It's not going to be really intense moments. It's just slow. It's just a calm thing. We don't really get a lot of that on the channel. We're just up and doing. We have a lot of action games.
From 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
We don't need to do that. 7 years old.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Funeral? Oh God.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Huh. Where should I go? I want to go up this way.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
It's very... Oh, elk. Or a buck. Aw. Bye.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I have questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Well, that's an interesting house.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
That's not safe. Pretty sure that you wouldn't be building up the code with that. No. I don't want to go up there, but I think I'm going to have to.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Well, yeah, living in that does not look fun. It's terrifying. It's a giant house.
Now, as a 17-year-old,
with a tree coming out of it.
I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
That's not surprising.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Of course not. Why would it do that?
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Waiting. Watching. To take his next victim. Garage door. Is there a side door somewhere? Ooh, wind chimes. Is this door? Or the doggy door. Alright. That works
Crawling
too.
through the doggy door used to be a lot easier
say I
when I
haven't
was
done
11.
that, so. 11. Yeah, I can barely crawl through my doggy door. Power!
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Click, 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 click.
For the first time in years,
no power.
I felt like I was home.
That's not scary. Home. That's so nice.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one. Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot. Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Cat.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit. Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
It's a little eerie, don't you think?
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
I got a ring. I feel like... Cool. A ring around my neck. It's a very interesting game.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Huh. Wonder what's... Oh.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Well, that's... I don't want to think about that too much. Everybody buried in one little library over there? No thanks. I'd rather not live in that. Alright.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Is there more to look for?
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Calvin. Gregory.
As a kid, I just assumed every
That's
house
a
had
bathroom.
peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Oh, he was 1. Oh no. That would suck.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Portrait, huh? She's a painter then.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara. Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
I see.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Odin.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Molly. She was 10.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Yeah. This one's open.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Walter.
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Huh. Yeah, probably.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
There's a lock on a book. And the key opens that lock on the book.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Molly's room. Molly's closet, actually. She had
Just like I had no idea where all
door
this
to
was
the
gonna lead.
hallway in her closet. She probably ventured out a few times, I don't know.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Possibly.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
It was like her room. That's pretty cool. She was dissecting a starfish. Jellyfish. can explore afterwards. So let's read this. The first story. The first death story is my guess.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner.
No dinner?
I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Halloween candy?
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Oh.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
I'm starving. Come
The
on,
gerbil
Mom.
food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
You. I guess just a carrot, but... The gerbil must be in the little gerbil room.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Ah, you can't eat Christopher. You just can't. That'd be a horrible move.
I kept eating and eating.
No, don't eat toothpaste. That's gross. No. It's not okay. Don't do that. No. You. And clean off your sink. That's kind of gross.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Stop eating these things. Are those even okay to eat? Ah, they might be. I don't know. Still, don't.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Oh, gosh.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
No. What do you think you're doing?
And suddenly,
What do you think you're doing, kiddo? Whoa.
I was a cat.
Whoa. Excuse me? You're telling me you turned into a
I
cat
tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
and now you're chasing a birdie? What have you been doing, kiddo? Kinda scared.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Boo. Moo. Boo. Boo. Pretty kitty. I'm gonna get ya. Oh, hold on.
I jumped and I almost got her.
So close. Get that birdie.
I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up.
No, no, she's falling. No,
And suddenly,
she's a cat and
I
she's
was an
falling.
owl.
Oh, you're an owl.
First, all I heard was the
No, God. Why are you
Then
an
I
owl?
heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Mice, possibly? No, they wouldn't be out here. I don't know. Whee! Oh, I heard one over here.
Rabbits.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Gotcha. Oh no, I'm gonna eat a
Imagine
rabbit.
his face looking up and seeing mine through my
No.
talons. I swallowed him up, and
Silly
I didn't
rabbit.
chew one bit.
Ew.
Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Okay. What could that be? Kiddo. Oh,
A mama rabbit.
mama rabbit. Baby rabbit just ain't good enough. Gotta get the mama.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
Heartbeat. Heartbeats. That's
Suddenly,
not something I want
I
to
was
hear.
a shark.
Okay, you're a shark now. She's becoming a lot of different animals that I am not okay with. Why am I a shark? Well, why is she a shark, actually? Flop around. Flop. Flop around. Why are you a shark? Why is this a thing that's going on? This can't be happening.
I rolled off the cliff and into the ocean.
Yay.
Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Oh, I saw that. I see whatever that is. Big old fish? Seal.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Nice, delicious, tasty seal.
I tore off her flipper and it tasted really good.
Sure it did. Let's go get the rest of it, huh? Come on. You. Seal. I see you. Coming to get you. Rah!
Tight.
No.
But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water.
You were so hungry you jumped out of the water.
When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Oh, this isn't right. What is this thing? I'm an octopus, maybe? I don't even know at this
now
point.
I was a monster, and I smelled people.
A monster. Smelling people. Wiggle, wiggle.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Oh, okay. Oh. Okay then.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
I wanted to, but I didn't. Turn around. Out the door. Out the door. Out. Door. Captain? Anything back here, Captain? No? I guess you're probably the final person, right?
After
No.
the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Delicious.
I slithered onto the sand, and the big smell went into an old pipe.
I don't sound like it would be a good smell. Seeming that this seems like it would be a sewer pipe. No, don't tell me this. Oh, it's a toilet. Oh gosh. Why is it gotta be crawling out of a toilet?
I got closer and closer.
Oh, this is her room. She apparently became a bunch of animals' dad,
My stomach
and now she's a
started growling.
monster, and we're back in her room.
And suddenly, I was
And she
breathing.
was her.
I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear
This is
anything.
weird.
I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
Why is it gotta be so ominous? I don't like it. No, it's creepy. Rest in peace, Molly. Whatever happened that night. Whether it was actually a monster eating her.
I'm not sure if I believed
not.
all of that, but
I
I'm sure
didn't.
Edie would have.
I know I definitely did not. I did not believe any of it. Oh, that's cool, like wipes the screen. Neat. Alright, well, oh, I guess we're climbing out here now. Just like she did, except for there's no kitty cat this time.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. Her room was like a museum.
Odin. That's the guy who built the house.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johann. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Like it all.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Weird.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Mysteries of Death and Thereafter, Odin Finch. Wrote books. Lewis. I guess this just wasn't finished, huh?
Lewis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Yeah, but she couldn't quite finish, I guess.
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
I see. Shrine sketches.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time. One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Huh? No, it's not a camera. They can only see what you see on there.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
I would not have any cameras turned on. Bathroom. Pink bathroom. Why put carpet in a bathroom?
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
At Rainier National Park. This is on
It was
Orcas
a pretty
Island,
big trace.
Washington. Yeah. There's a secret in this bathroom. I'm sure there is.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Aw, come on, you're not even gonna close all the tabs. You're not even gonna push them all back? Come on. It's just gonna break it. Hold on. I have returned. Okay,
Sven gave Sam an old camera
Oh.
he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
I see. Okay. Where are we going here? Milton was also here already. Chair. Fort Calvin, Fort Sam. Fort Sam didn't really have a ton. That was just kind of like storage area, I guess. That was hidden compartment. You could go up here, but it didn't lead anywhere. I guess you could probably jump on the bed from there.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin.
Red velvet rope.
And that he never talked about him.
Command,
I guess my
Santa.
grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Kelvin, 1950 to 1961. He was 11. Not very old at all.
How I Want to
Just a year
Remember
older
My
than
Brother.
Molly was.
By Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
That was it. Oh, you
My
control
brother said he'd
the
die
individual
before he
legs.
and he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think
So I can
Calvin
go like this. I
always
can
wanted
twiddly
to fly.
tweedledum.
Sam, Calvin, dinner's ready. Coming.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind.
Trying to loop the tree.
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Dum dum. I'm gonna die. He died from a swing. Trying to go around. Don't try to go around on the swing. Just don't. You're gonna get yourself hurt.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
To his death, most definitely. Close the space helmet.
Calvin's
No.
story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Huh. This is cool though. They decorated the whole thing to make it look like an actual space station command center. This would be an epic bedroom.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
So would this.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Huh. The caterpillar. Did it just squeak? It did a squeak. Oh. Became a butterfly. That's pretty neat. Well,
The passages were a pretty tight
Milton
fit.
was here most.
They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
So we can come out here now. Don't know why you'd want to, but you can. Maybe we will afterwards.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star. I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
The birthday pizza. Dreadful stories. Guest starring Barbara
Of all the stories
Finch.
people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Fine quality, colorful patches.
Oh, Jack here with another ghastly
Speedy
tale
order form below.
inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
Ow.
So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
I like the way this is also shaded. Halloween music. I
She
like it.
found Rick's
The
crutch
perfect music
and
for
imagined
this.
the worst.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh dear.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Crutches.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later,
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Roller skate.
Walter, are you there?
Walter vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Who could've... Okay, well that's closed now.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years.
Ah, very creaky.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
No, with how slow we're moving, he could have easily gotten up and hobbled away by now. And as I thought, he's gone.
Had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. They took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Ew.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Puns.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Possibly. And how did she never know that her little box here was... Stop, don't get out of it. Had a little secret passage to the rest of the house. Like, it's not like it's been closed unless it has been.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
It's key to the basement. Oh, it just saved. Diesel, what are you doing, buddy? Let's see. I feel like it's getting really dark in the game. That might just be me, though. Or, you know, the fact that the power's been turned off for years. I'm gonna move my computer here.
Mom said the
there's a
basement was
table saw.
off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
No, not the tetanus shot.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Probably a bit more
It
than
turned
that.
out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Where's she now?
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
He probably went crazy.
If there's a pattern in all these stories,
Knowing that. Taste of Banes.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Train.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
Same.
Having a schedule, living for today.
Peaches.
I always expected to be
Delicious.
dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
I wouldn't say friendly, but okay. That's what you want to call it.
And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave.
Hatch.
Well, I still can.
Oh, okay. Alvino's cereal, extra crispy.
I know it's out there somewhere.
I have a lot of Alvino's in here. Love me some Alvino's. my brown rice.
Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left.
I'm gonna walk to the side of the trade tracks because I feel like there's a bad thing left.
For a single week.
Bad thing coming anyway.
I'd be happy with 1 more day.
Like, I feel like I can get hit by a train. Oh, you're just gonna walk through the... Oh, God. No! Train corners. Alrighty. Well, that happened.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here. I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me. Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
This trash pit. Everything went.
Trying to bury something that's still alive.
That didn't sound fun.
Now that there's only one of us left. Or maybe 2.
2.
I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself.
Okay.
And found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem.
Why?
Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Rest in peace, Walter. 2005. So she was born in 2000.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
She's 18 now, I guess. Well, as of...
Maybe it'd be better if all this
What
just
am I
died
talking
with
about?
me.
My math is bad. Last year she was 18.
But I thought you should know about your family.
So this game came out in 2017. Saying that she was 17.
And the history
Well,
you're a part of.
from thinking that it was... of that time.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Yeah.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Very creaky stairs.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness,
Gate.
any of it seems possible. I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
That's not...
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting a house? It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
There's so many.
3
Zerpy,
of the
Lurpy,
dribbles are
Furpy,
mine.
Chirpy,
2 have
Burpy,
been my
Derpy,
fault.
Derpy Jr., Lucy, Daisy, Charlie, Tucker, Coco, Zoe, Bailey, Shotzi, Oliver, Bob, Shadow. No, not Christopher. Let's see his name. What was your name, buddy? Well, can't even read it. There's even more names back there that
Sven
I
built
can't
the
read.
house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Barbara, Walter. Edie, Sven, Calvin, and Molly. There's more up top.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
There's a buoy, or a buoy on it. Or near it, anyway.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Gregory,
Her dad had
Sam,
been pretty
and
strict,
Gus.
but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Stairs. Can I sit down? Have a little break? Been
She
walking
lost
around
2
this
of her
whole time.
brothers, just like I did.
Sanjay,
I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Lewis.
We never found
Milton.
Mom's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
I guess we don't know if he's alive or dead right now then. He could
There's
still
so
be
many
alive
things I
roaming.
wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
But I'm going to have to leave this episode here. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.